Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, James.
Good evening.
How are we all doing today?
It can't already be Sunday night, can it?
Luckily, it is Sunday night. And don't worry, we will get to go back to work tomorrow.
Hooray! I'll get away from the kids.
How the devil are you, James? All right? How's your water situation?
As far as I'm aware, our water is still connected, and we've not had any water delivered by Southern Water.
So, literally every house on my street has had a ton of water delivered on the doorstep, apart from mine.
Perhaps you're the only one still connected.
Well, apparently our children aren't young enough, and George and I aren't old enough, so we therefore do not require water.
Oh, well, yeah.
Apparently ours isn't going off till Tuesday, so the kids are currently scrubbing out the bath as we speak.
What is the issue? Some power outage or something in our area?
Not enough electricity for the water.
Yeah. I mean, I personally prefer my my water non-electrified, but yeah.
Well, it's got. I'm not sure how water works, if I'm honest with you, but doesn't it have to have a sort of a minor electrical charge in it for it to be able to flow?
No, it needs pressure to flow, like any fluid.
How does it get a current?
Oh, waka waka!
So I'm genuinely, I've come to you this evening in the show in possibly the foulest mood I've ever been in doing this show. Literally, I'm in such a bad mood. I'm just ready to tear someone's freaking head off. But as soon as I see your face, James, and I can make a joke like that, and also I've got my friend Moretti, and check out what I'm drinking it out of. Look at this.
Oh yes, magnificent. Oh, I wish I'd brought mine up. Never mind.
I must say thank you very much to Gary, who's watching, and who bought me this. It is a wonderful piece. I have to admit, this is the last time I'm going to be drinking out of it because of you have to. It's otherwise it spills all down your chin. You have to sort of really go at it like a, well, I guess like a Klingon, I suppose. It's quite difficult to drink out of, but it's a lovely piece to look at. Yeah.
I suppose it's more about.
It is very difficult to drink out of. I won't lie. But it's a lovely piece. So thank you very much for that. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Riker's Beard Live. Who's aboard? Who's joining me in my who's going to cheer me up in my foul freaking mood that I'm in? Gary's already cheered me up with this fantastic mug. Kapla. Thank you so much, Gary. This is a lovely gift. Alan, good evening, ladies and all your followers.
Both of them.
Christoph, hi countdown and guys and all. Gemma, hey Gemma, how are you doing? Gemma is finishing some coursework. Well, don't watch us. Finish your coursework. Goodness me. Good evening, Alan. We already did that, but thank you. Good evening, Amanda. Leah, hey, how you doing? Sam, happy birthday, Rich. Thank you so much. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday. Appreciated. Good evening, Amanda. So this evening I've got two points of what do you call when you have a meeting and you have things you want to bring up? Points of order.
Agenda.
Points of order. I've got 2 points of order. I prefer points of order to agenda. Number one, how do you eat yours? How do you do it? So when there's a big Star Trek episode landing, I mean, are you going to get together with friends and watch it? Or do you prefer to do it alone? When a new series lands and there's a big, or season finale is coming out, and you think, well, I've got to do something special. Do you order a pizza? Do you open that special bottle of wine? What is it that you do when there's a big Star Trek episode coming out on the telly? Do you get together with friends? Do you order some food in? What special snacks do you get? Tell me what in the comments what you do to bring in a new episode or even a season fun, a big special Trek event that you watch at home, not in the cinema. How do you enjoy yourself whilst doing that? How do you enhance the enjoyment of the situation? Is I guess what I'm asking. So that's the first point of order. So please in the comments tell us how you intend to do it on Thursday.
Do you remember, Richard, after Section 31, when we watched that together, we got together and had pizza, and then we went down to the local mental health unit and asked if we could have some antidepressants, didn't we?
I believe I've never tried it, but I did see if we could score a bag of cocaine to try and help with it all. But yeah, I think we dropped Gary home, and then didn't we go to the pub to drown our sorrows? I can't remember.
What was that?
What the hell was that? It wasn't Star Trek. So that's number one. Number two, I am genuinely in a foul mood. So number two, what Star Trek do you watch when you're in? And I'm not sort of like sad, not depressed, like when you're just in a bad mood and you can't shake it. What Star Trek do you watch, or is it just any Star Trek? Because pretty much, well, obviously not including Discovery, pretty much any Star Trek will cheer you up. So what in particular takes you out? Discovery doesn't cheer you up, does it? It just makes you angrier. So
I can't think of any reason I'd want to watch it again. So no.
I might be in a foul mood. My life may be shit, but at least it's not as shit as Discovery.
I think I asked this last week, but has anyone deliberately watched Section 31 more than once? Anyone?
I generally seriously considered it because when you watch a film, you think that was bad, so I'm going to rewatch it because it can't be that. No. But I did that with the new Superman film. I watched that, and that was really bad. I mean, it wasn't as bad as Section 31, but it was bad. I thought I'll watch it again because it can't have been that bad, and I switched it off after 15 minutes because it was really terrible. It was awful. I've got a feeling I'll do the same with Section 31. And apologies in advance when I take a swig of my drink. It's a bit of an event. It takes a while, so just.
You've got Mr. Moretti in there, have you?
You have to be so careful. You have to really open your mouth wide, otherwise it goes over because of the rim. It's
yes, right. I suppose it's got such a wide circumference, hasn't it?
Yeah. And I don't have full lips. I'm not Jessica Rabbit.
Or, you're more like Odo.
So those are our 2 points of order. We're going to have to go through them again.
Look who's turned up.
We're going to have to go through them again. So we'll catch him up, and then we'll go in.
Where is he? There Ta-da! He is.
Hey, Carl, how you doing?
Frozen.
No, he's not. His eyes are moving. Just can't hear us.
A bit like Action Man, but
quick! Through the medium of just the sign language that we can't do, let's explain what's going on. So.
Has it caught up yet?
We can hear you. Can you hear us? I'm not sure you can. No, you can't hear us.
Yes, but you're very 1970s ham radio and jittery and horrible and
Aye.
He's having a wobble.
Yeah, problem with Tinternet.
Oh, did you not download enough pixels?
I always tell James, make sure he's got enough internet downloaded before the start of the show.
Yeah.
Right, so if you can hear us... Oh dear, he's not good at all, is he? Well, we'll quickly, whether you can hear us or not, we'll fill you in. I'm in a foul mood, so I really want to know your Star Trek episodes that will take you out of a foul mood. And second of all, we want to know what everyone's plans are for watching the instant classic Starfleet Academy, which is going to land in the UK on Thursday night. So what are you going to do to make it special? You're going to open up that special bottle of wine, buy a massive bag of potato chips. What is it you're going to do? How are you going to do it? Are you going to watch it with friends? You're going to watch it alone? How is it you're going to be doing it? So those are our 2 points of order. So whilst Carl's thinks about that, cogitates it, and his internet settles down, let's jump.
I've just cogitated.
Let's quickly jump back into the comments and say, Gemma says she's being a naughty watching Righteous Beer while spell checking. 5 days till starting. Yes, absolutely. Mark, how you doing, buddy? Leah is hoping to be able to watch it on the train to Amsterdam.
Ooh.
So
Amsterdam.
Make sure you download it on a stable connection first, because it's not being consistent. USS Naseby watch along at the captain's place. Oh, see, this is what I want to hear. People getting together to watch. Because for me, that's what Star Trek is about. That's fantastic. Oh my god. So do you need someone to come around and I don't know, make you some soup? Are you feeling? How are you? Are you okay?
Give us your address. We can send a care package.
Yeah, we'll send a care package, or we'll come around and run you a bath and put a damp towel on your forehead or something. At this point, I'd like to say
hang on. If she's just finished Disco season 2, why is she on to Strange New Worlds? There's 3 more seasons, I'm afraid, of Disco that you've got to endure. If you're going to watch everything.
Worlds, you can start Strange New Worlds straight after season 2 of Discovery.
Yeah,
is that where they overlap? We're going into sort of the chronological.
She's doing it chronologically, yeah.
Right.
And I have to say, my God, Leo, you're stronger than you look. I couldn't watch. I couldn't do that. I'm not, and I don't mean that condescendingly. I couldn't do that. You're an inspiration. Well done.
Season 3 of Discovery started so well. Started really well for like the first 4 or 5 episodes, and then just.
See, I don't recall it.
I can't remember.
It's just where we find out that Spock's gets another sibling.
Richard, what do you have in your hand there?
Right.
This is what you get for turning up late. We've already discussed the mug.
Hang on, I have to take a drink from it so you can see the bottom. The problem is the rim
it's huge.
The rim is quite big, and I don't have
the rim job here is a problem.
Are you struggling with the circumference of the rim?
I have to gobble it to make sure it doesn't go down my chin, but you have to be able to see the
gobbling
bottom.
At the rim.
And for that, I have to take a drink. So just
drink.
I feel at this point, James and I should be in sort of chorus. Come on, James, join in now.
I don't know the words.
So this was a Christmas present from Gary of the Riker's beard. Thank you. It really is. It's dishwasher safe, but I'm not going to be drinking out of it because it's hard work. But it's a lovely piece. It really is. On the bottom, I don't know if you could see, there's a lovely thing on. Yeah, it's really nice.
Maybe better used as a vase.
I was actually thinking soup, and a ladle, and you can.
It's got to be. Well, it's going to have to be plummox soup.
Yeah.
I wonder what plummox soup is supposedly made of. I'm presuming it's vegetarian.
Adam says, "What happened to the short video competition you mentioned last year?"
Well, so many entries were still sifting through. Yeah.
Sam says, "I do the end of week special. The episode comes out on a Thursday. Watch it Friday after work with a pizza from Ooh! Mr. La-di-da with a yoop-de-doo. That's how I half live, eating Waitrose pizza. By God.
Hey, I live in a town that has a Waitrose.
Waitrose up here means a lot of fat people stood one behind the other.
Don't we also know someone that stalks people in Waitrose around here?
Well, that's how my friend Paul got that restraining order from Janet Fielding, yeah.
It's a true story. Amanda says, Section 31 once with an R. It was more than enough. It was, too much. Gemma says, Voyager, take a note from Troyes. If in a bad mood, I'm not sure what you're suggesting there. Am I to angrily bonk someone? I mean, it's good advice, but...
It feels like that we've got only half the sentence, doesn't it?
I think possibly, yes. Maybe I'm reading into it just what I want to hear.
That meets the eye.
Yeah. Leah says, I watch Microcosm, G.I. Oh, yeah.
That's a big virus.
Yes. Again, I'm not sure that's going to help snap me out of my bat. I mean, I'm in a foul mood, literally ready to tear someone's...
Why are you in a bad mood, Richard? What's caused you to be in a bad mood?
It's not something that you would wish to hear about, but it's the cause of it is not relevant to the solution that's required. I need some Star Trek that will chill me out. Christoph says, I intend to watch Academy, not on the side while working or exercising, other than focus. There are no measures of any sort.
What?
Sounds like a fun evening. Actually, yes, especially the Next Generation outtakes. I do love the Next Generation outtakes. I really do.
That means you, Mr. Worf.
I love the guy who, during lockdowns, spent his time doing the intakes. That was incredible.
Yeah.
Mark says, I have Section 31 on Blu-ray. Why? Why would you
are
do
not
that?
the man I thought you were. And
Why did you buy it?
Well, definitely an alternate me then, because that would never be a thing in my man cave.
What's new? Completed it pod. We just recorded. I'm not sure who that is or what they're trying to say, but try and rephrase who you are and what you want to say, and we'll pop it up again.
So I think the Completed It podcast have recorded an episode recently with one of the Voyager writers, is what it's
Who
trying
are the
to say.
Completed It podcast?
Absolutely no idea.
Should we do that thing where we dial into someone else's podcast?
Let me have a look, see what we can achieve.
And says, Richard protests he is not a merry man. Cupid is also a great... Yes, most ones with Q aren't they? Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. I might well dip into that. James, hey James, how you doing, buddy? Christoph, they won't themselves as usual. Just a guess, though.
Hey, what?
You're refusing to. I think he's referring to the short film competition.
Well, you haven't seen our entry, so no, there's been no judging yet.
Episodes: Corbinite remover, Tribbles episodes. Have a Klingon coffee while watching. No,
what do we think is in Klingon coffee? What is Ractagino? Is it just incredibly high caffeine content? Is it made with prune juice?
Now, I'm not sure if this is racist or not. So if it is, it's apologies. It's through ignorance, not through me racist. But I always assumed it was Irish coffee.
Ractagino,
full of whiskey.
Yeah,
Ractagino's Klingon.
Yes, but I always assumed Ractagino was Irish coffee. I just assumed.
I always assumed it was made from the ground-up remains of targ droppings.
Really?
I mean, it's probably going to be something really pungent.
Yeah, it's got to be harsh.
Cisco and Dax all enjoy it. I mean, it's obviously not going to be insanely strong, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Has anyone ever come up with a recipe for it? The problem is it has Klingon ingredients, isn't it? We won't be able to.
What time is it on? It's released in the UK on PP at 12 a.m. on Thursday.
So I've just looked up the Completed It podcast. You know what? I think I might give them a listen. They're on YouTube. They do videos, but it seems to be really widespread. Most different franchises and genres you can think of. Bound to be able to find something in there that's worth a listen, watch.
So have they completed every franchise? Is that what they're saying?
I don't think they have completed it. I think that's maybe the goal.
It's like lots of people during lockdown completed Netflix, didn't they?
They've got all sorts on here. There's DC Universe, there's Marvel, there's Star Trek, there's Star Wars. There's all sorts on here. Doubtless, Richard, you'd be able to find something on here you enjoy as well, by the look of it.
Not in this mood, no. I'll just go, that's shit. Fuck off.
Oh, dear. Do you need your faith in humanity restoring?
I just prefer to hit something. But
okay.
But the good thing is about Star Trek is you can watch some Star Trek and it can chill you out and you're good.
Can they tell us whether superglue will properly bond styrene to wood? I need to know.
Styrene? No, it just melts
styrene.
It melts straight through it. What are you on about?
Well, it hasn't melted. It's using.
Oh, and what if you put the superglue on the wood first?
Ooh.
Well, look, I've got
a thin layer.
I've got some stuff. I've left it bonding. We'll see if it's stuck later.
Well, I was about to ask during this whole conversation, can we use the term bondage? But
yes, why not?
Yeah, and I think in a legitimate way.
I recently used some PVA glue for the first time since I was in school.
Is that the stuff you used to get all over your hands and you just peel it off?
And then you peel it off.
Yeah,
it was so cool.
Yeah, I required some actually for this. So this is a 1995 Korean Epiphone SG, which I'm restoring for a friend, and I've put a custom truss rod cover on it that he may not like. So I thought, well, I'm not going to super glue it on. I shall use PVA, and that way it can be easily peeled off.
Well, you
Would you like to see it? Would you like to see the custom truss rod cover?
Yeah,
I've got a feeling you may
absolutely.
like it. So I did quite a lot of work on this guitar, including rehydrating it. Yes, that's a thing. You have to give it water. I had to redress the frets, restring it, set up the intonation. And when I took the old truss rod cover off, it snapped because it was super glued on. I thought, well, that's weird. So I ordered a replacement truss rod cover and none of the screws lined up. So that's why they obviously super glued it on. So I thought, well, I'll make my own one. So I decided to make...
Hey!
Oh,
isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely?
Splendid work, sir.
So this is a 1995. It's quite a rare guitar, actually. It's a 95 Korean one. And anyone who might know about guitars, you don't normally see an SG with a bolt-on neck. I found halfway through restoring it, I found out it was actually a lot more valuable than I thought. So I started taking a bit more care and time with it. Yes, it's a really nice piece.
To put a clandestine Trek logo.
It is. It's a beautiful guitar. If it was mine, I'd probably do a few more modifications, but it plays absolutely splendidly now. It's really nice. So, Bo, if you're watching, it is ready for you to collect whenever you're ready. The acoustic one he gave me, though, I'm just struggling to make that sound good. That's awful. He got a bunch of guitars from a house clearance, so I've been setting them up and restoring them, but the acoustic one's just not worth it.
You really are a man of many talents, aren't you, Richard?
Well, I've always played the guitar, etc. I've never learnt or taught myself luthier skills. I've always just paid people to do it because I'd rather spend the time playing the guitars. But trying to find a good luthier is really hard around here. So I thought, stuff it. Do you know what? The tools aren't as expensive as they used to be. I've got a full kit for less than £100. I'll teach myself how to do it. And Bo said, hey, dude, because that's how Bo speaks. Hey, dude.
With a name like that, you would expect it.
Yeah, he's a lovely... You've met him. He was the really tall American that came to Riker.
Oh, yes.
He went, hey, dude, I just got all these guitars from a house clearance. So, yeah, work on them. So,
excellent.
Yeah, and I did it. And that one's a really, really nice guitar. That'll probably go for £400 or £500, I reckon.
Nice.
It plays beautifully. Really nice. Nice guitar. And especially with the Star Trek truss rod cover. So.
Also, Richard, you mentioned it's from 1995.
Yeah.
Which was more than 30 years ago now. But in 1995, we had the Shooting Stars 1995 Christmas special, which you'll remember as the greatest television Christmas special of all time. And one of the guests on that Christmas special was Clive Mantle. Do you remember Clive Mantle?
Yes, of course we do.
Well, great news, Richard, because he's coming to the Kent Comic-Con that we're going to be at.
Oh, aren't we interviewing Marina Sirtis?
And yes, breaking news.
Yes. Oh, I've spoiled that. Sorry.
Kent Comic-Con, yeah. But maybe we'll ask if we can interview Clive Mantle about being on Shooting Stars.
I can't wait to interview Clive Mantle.
He's more famously from Casualty, but I think he was also in Game of Thrones.
What?
I'm going to look it up.
At some point I'm going to watch Game of Thrones. I just trust that Sean Bean's going to be okay.
Who did he play in Casualty?
Doctor somebody, I don't know. It was like 35 years ago.
That's such a generalisation.
He was a doctor, that's all I can tell you.
Doctor somebody.
At some point, I think I was
Body. Yes, Dr. Body.
At some point, I think
Body?
There was a doctor around here, as Richard will confirm, called Dr. Diath.
Dr.
Diath apostrophe A-F. A-A-T-H.
Kent Mantle.
Clive Mantle.
Clive Mantle. Thank goodness for that, because you can't go into Google. All you get is a load of faces of watches.
I've used my window on the world, and Alan Window Tech says it's Dr. Mike Barrett. There you go.
Oh,
I see
he was
who
a
it
tall
is.
one.
Yes,
He was a tall guy.
yes.
And he looked like this.
Yeah, and he was on Game of Thrones. You're right.
Well, yes. So we'll get to meet him at Kent Comic Con.
Is it bizarre that when you search for Clive Mantle, the 5th picture that turns up on Google search is of Tommy Cooper?
Well, that's
maybe he played him in a documentary.
Hope so.
Well, I mean, Amanda's impressed. There's your reason to come down to Kent Comic Con if you didn't already have enough reasons. That
You can watch us interview Marina Sirtis on the main stage. Sorry, on the stage.
Well, what will happen is we'll introduce her and then she'll just run the thing herself because I gather that's what she does.
Oh, no. That ain't happening.
Not when Richard's around.
She's never experienced the ant and deck of the Star Trek world and how we do it.
Maybe we can carry her onto the stage in a sedan chair. She'd like that.
Oh, let's use a traditional Kazakhstani wedding sack. Too much?
Can't see her taking to that too well.
Or possibly too much. It's yeah.
Well, Emma, you've no idea what you've missed.
Oh dear.
Am I going to drink my Moretti from the can or attempt to drink it from the flagon?
I think, Richard, as it takes you about 30 seconds every time you take a swig from the Klingon mug, it might be better if you don't use it.
I know.
No, from the mug. Every single sip from the mug.
I feel bad because it's a present and you've got to use it.
Maybe you should use a straw.
No.
That's a very Klingon.
Everybody in the comments, all together. Asian toffee, deja vu. No? Just me then.
That's something we can do at the next convention we attend, isn't it? Next time we're on stage, we'll do a Klingon drinking song. Or even if we're not on stage, we'll just do it in the bar.
I totally said something that was going to get us cancelled. I very much doubt that Marina Sirtis watches this, but just in case, I shall tell you guys afterwards instead.
Is Great John Umber a shade in the Crown paints range?
Emma says, "Good evening." I'm a bit late.
Good evening, Emma.
Amanda says, "I've been looking at coming to Kent Comic Con, but it's 7 hours in the car and over 6 hours on the train. I don't think. Well, it's doable, but it will take 7 hours. This is the issue.
Well, it'll take.
We can recommend a superb audiobook to listen to. It's Relics.
You'll be able to listen to it twice in that much time.
Relics, read by James Doohan. It's a classic. It used to be available on Spotify. For some reason, they took it off. No idea why. It's the dramatization of the TNG episode of Relics that James and I had the pleasure of listening to on the way back from Birmingham, I want to say.
It was.
I can't remember. I have a feeling it might have been Portsmouth, actually. But
and I do believe we had to pull over and stop so he could breathe before because it just took our breath away. It was an incredible experience. Relics audiobook by Jimmy Doohan. If you have not experienced it, it is nothing like the Janeway autobiography. It is nothing like anything you've ever heard. Really, it's quite something.
I mean, I remember, Richard, after we cried ourselves silly laughing at how he did Data as that does not compute. When we were told that Councillor Troy was coming into the room, we thought, oh, here we go. How's he going to do her voice?
We weren't prepared, were we? It was something. Yeah. Yeah, the 7 hours will fly by, Amanda, so please do.
Yeah, you can come down on the Saturday, make a weekend of it, help us build the set. I mean, we're building the bridge, the shuttle, and the transporter, so we've got a fair amount to put together.
Bring your uniform, help man the bridge. We always appreciate that. It's a massive help. And also, if you're watching and you're enjoying the show so far and all its heavily Star Trek created content, could you please hit the like, the love button, or the face, give us some feedback in here and say how wonderful it is. So, right, there were two parts. Getting Matt found. Yes, what are we doing? So, how are we watching? How are we going to be watching Starfleet Academy on Thursday evening? So, in the Ashby household, I'm hoping James will come over and join us. And we won't be ordering a pizza because I had pizza last night for my birthday.
Is
So
that your tradition for a first episode, though?
it is, but I had pizza last night for my birthday, and it's going to be too soon.
What, a week?
Yeah,
It's not quite a week.
yeah.
It's only 6 days.
Possibly there will be pizza. We'll see. So yeah, but I normally do order in a pizza and a few Doritos and a bit of dip. I quite like that soft spreadable chili cheddar cheese you can get from B&M Bargains. That's good stuff. That, especially with mini cheddars, and you just sort of scoop the cheese into your mouth.
Let's just work this through. So obviously, my initial problem is that I have two demanding children who refuse to go to sleep, and I'm in London the following day as well. Yes, assuming I can get over at some reasonable time on Friday evening.
We'll be watching at 9 p.m. So if you can come over for 9 p.m., you're more than welcome to join us.
Have we got 2 episodes to watch?
We have. So this is what I'm alluding to. So I was hoping that possibly you could come over, pick up Gary on the way. I don't want any. Don't bring this over though, because I don't want beer all over my couch. And then I thought we could watch one episode, but just the one.
Right.
And then go to the pub afterwards and digest it. And then save the second one, because you don't want too much of a good thing straight away.
Well, I have to pay that, Carl. I sent a link earlier. We've got some new promotional images. Can we have a look at these?
Oh, I don't want to see them.
Okay.
Right. Well, you don't look, and Carl and I will have a quick look at them.
So the way you're talking about watching this premiere, gents, I'm very tempted to try rewriting my rota. It's a fantasy, but
if you want to come down, Carl, it's only a 7-hour drive. Listen to Relics on the way.
6 hours on the train.
Yeah, come down. Pick Amanda up. Amanda can come too. I've got lots of space. I've got a big house. There's loads of room.
When you say pick Amanda up, if I'm on the train, I won't be driving.
Well, pick her up on the way to the
It's on a
station.
train that she can get on as well.
Yeah, you can both come down, watch it with us, make a weekend of it.
Right, now, James, when you say you sent something through before, what am I actually looking for?
Hang on. I think it's in our... Yeah, it's in our Carl, Richard and James chat. Okay. And it's a link to Trek Central.
Oh, yes. Yep, got it.
You see it.
New promo images.
Promo images that were dropped earlier today.
Yep, I have it. Here we are. Okay, let me share a screen.
So there's a
couple. If you're watching again, please hit the thumbs up or the heart emoji or the smiley face emoji, please.
Oh, no, nobody's commented on my lovely top.
Okay, so image number 1.
Now she's very pretty, isn't she? Look at that, lovely. Look,
Who is she?
The new roomies shaking hands.
No, one's trying, the other one's blocking. Yeah. So you've got really happy smiley person trying to shake hands with a reverse Mickey Mouse. What's with the? Hey, Toodles!
Oh no, Pluto!
What's going on there?
Okay, let's take away some positives. I quite like the
Looks like a travel log.
Very pressed. It's very well ironed.
I quite like the way that they look like they're about to welcome you to a travel lodge.
Mm.
The good hotel staff.
I'd almost go so far as to say a Premier Inn.
Yeah. Yeah. And I quite like the
fact changed again.
I quite like the fact that they're shaking hands and not doing that. That's good.
No, one's trying, the other one isn't reciprocating.
If you look at the girl who's face on to us at her skirt, does it have a portion that's made of rubber?
I hope so.
James.
It looks like this part of it's a tyre. Anyway, well, there we go. We can't draw much more from that.
Yeah.
Well, one thing we can draw from it is that they've obviously decided.
There she is again.
They've decided with their costumes to come up with some incredibly difficult thing for people who like costumes to recreate, haven't they?
Mm-hmm.
That looks really, really hard to build.
I don't know. It's very grey. It looks like Series 1 of Red Dwarf.
Yeah, but the Monster Maroon is actually not a particularly complex looking garment when you look at it. It's a red jacket, but everyone goes on how difficult it is to make. And that, with all the detail cut into it.
I can't imagine that one's easy.
Yeah. No, the Monster Maroon is not at all easy to do, but that looks a lot more complicated.
No, I was going to say this one as well does not look easy when you look at all the panel work and.
When Discovery first launched, before we knew how bad it was going to be, I was really excited about the uniforms. I quite liked the half collars and everything. The uniforms had me excited for the series. I'm afraid this has got very much a kind of Starship Troopers vibe that's not a Star Trek vibe for me.
Do you think that's
we have a costume expert here, Leah, who produces the highest end costumes. Very hard to build. There you go. The badge is a bit strange, isn't it? This is the new Starfleet badge. It sort of has wings.
It's bizarre.
With wings, Lavy.
I'm not sold on it. I mean, it might grow on me, but it's not me excited.
All right, now here's our Klingon friend. Oh, now here's a detail: wearing science blue,
but with a red braid.
Very fashionable looking handbag.
No, it's not.
There we go. Okay, let's move on from there.
Now you see, Leah's thrown up here saying that she feels that the grey is for the school feel. But then wasn't in Disco 3, 4, and however many other seasons there were when they got to the future, the whole of the Starfleet uniforms were not the Academy ones. I mean, this is a slightly different design, but the uniforms were grey for the whole of Starfleet.
That's right. They had one big sort of stripe down the right-hand side.
Yeah.
And then I think they flipped it and made the whole thing red, yellow, or blue, and then had a grey stripe or a black stripe.
Oh, the Klingon's medical. Oh, I didn't realise that. Good to know.
I think I read somewhere he's a dentist.
Have we ever seen it? Have we ever seen a dentist? I mean, I know we've seen a barber in Star Trek before. We've seen various different things in Star Trek before. Have we ever seen a dentist?
If they're going to have a Klingon dentist, then he should be played by Steve Martin, not whoever this guy is.
As in what, Dr. Hafar?
Hafar. I'm your dentist.
Tender success.
Well, there we go.
We got they're facing off.
Here.
It's going down. It's going down.
Either that or they're about to kiss.
Oh, why did you put that spin? What?
Well, look at the comments. It's going to somehow involve a dance-off.
Oh, hang on. We get it. You're both. We get it. You're both alpha males, but you're also hiding secret. But the Academy is going to team them.
No, they're going to butt heads with each other, and then they're going to earn a grudging respect of each other by the end, aren't they? We know how this is going to pan out.
Yeah, and this is also why you shouldn't read the comments.
But yeah, if there's a dance-off, that's probably true.
You know, whenever anyone says dance-off, all I see is Stifler from American Pie 3. It's...
Hey, it's my girl.
The head honcho.
Oh, did you see that photograph I sent you of Holly Hunter with Kate Mulgrew?
Yes.
At the blue carpet premiere. I went, well, I mean, I've met Kate Mulgrew, and I don't remember her being that big. And Holly Hunter, by comparison
Holly
to her,
Hunter's quite
tiny.
small. Yeah, she's very small.
Well, and what is she, 4 feet tall? I mean,
I think she's about.
I believe
4'6".
the term you're looking for is 4 foot and a fag butt.
So, yeah, now, this looks like the express service lift in Red Dwarf.
The Jem Hadar looks like she's eyeing up her lunch.
By the way, I believe I watched the blue carpet premiere, and bloody hell, God, it was hard work dragging through that. Celia Rose Gooding, stick to the acting, don't do so much of the interviewing. But from the interviews, I learned that the character on the right is half Klingon, half Jem Hadar. So you'd expect her to be bloody hard, wouldn't you?
I tell you what, I wouldn't have liked to have been the next door neighbour that night.
You'd expect to be taller and possibly more muscly.
Keep it down over there.
Well, I found out a fun fact yesterday. Apparently, if you're a woman, if you're a C to D cup with your boobs, then your boobs...
There's an image coming up that you're going to enjoy for that, Richard, I must tell you.
Well, if you're C to D cup, then your boobs weigh roughly the same amount as your brain. So anything bigger, then you've got more boob than brain. There we go. I thought you'd enjoy that.
And who exactly did that study?
Well, a female friend of mine in Liverpool sent me that as a fun fact for my birthday. She thought I'd enjoy, and I did. So I've shared it.
Volume or mass?
Weight. Purely on weight.
Distinction.
Yeah.
Now here's your man, Richard.
So this is my current favourite actor at present. Although I have to say, I'm
might not be much longer.
After watching the scene that he was given, that we had the preview of, that's been casting some doubt now. Because if you are watching and you enjoy sci-fi, please do watch him in the most recent season of Black Mirror. He is amazing. The episode he did is groundbreaking, and his acting was just peerless, absolutely fantastic. So please do watch him in Black Mirror, where he doesn't say revenge is like an origami chicken, I believe was the dialogue he was given to read.
Origami chicken, yeah.
Just utter shit. Yeah.
There it is, right there. You can see it right there, can't you? Origami chicken.
Who's been playing tic-tac-toe on his head?
If Holly Hunter's 4'6", which I know she is, how tall is Michael Giacchino? He can't be that.
4 foot
Maybe she stood on a box.
Okay, 4'4". No, that would make him taller.
Yeah, someone has played noughts and crosses on his head. Look.
Yeah, literally. There's the line and everything. Literally. Somebody won.
She's borrowed some shoes from Slade, hasn't she?
Oh, dear.
There's an incredible amount of depth to her skull.
Yes, unless she's just got a lot of hair.
Possibly. Definitely more than me.
Well, there we go.
What's next? There we go.
Gary's playing How High Are You?
So the captain's chair sort of sits on a pedestal right in the middle of the bridge now. Look at that. Oh, and if you look at the back behind Holly Hunter there, we've got someone about to serve her a Big Mac and fries. Look. They do look like McDonald's uniforms, don't they?
He's blatantly confused at the fact that he didn't register that she'd asked for extra sweet and sour sauce.
And also, I don't know what species that is. It's not one I think we've seen before.
No, it doesn't.
No, let's hold back on the criticism until we've had it in its entirety.
Yeah, it's not letting me zoom in, unfortunately.
I'm not sure that's a bad thing.
Now,
what an angle!
Their bridge looks like you're inside a pinball machine, doesn't it?
How could someone work in that environment? I mean, that. Good God.
That'd give me a headache.
Are they all on drugs?
That's
TNG where the red alert lights were just 5 little blinkers above the stations at the back and 2 or 3 banners around the bridge. I mean, look at this. Do they need a lot of lights to tell them when it's a red alert?
It's a real screen's eye view, that, isn't it?
I mean, if they're going for an 80s vibe, then I like it. But I've got a feeling they're not.
Why is there a big ramp all the way down from the captain's chair to the front?
I'm sure we'll find out in episode.
Like a ski slope.
Maybe they couldn't afford a zoom camera, so when the alien's on the screen in front of her, her chair shoots down the ramp, so she can go.
You know what? If that happens, I'm going to laugh so hard. It looks like they've created the red alert sign out of the bridge.
Or the toaster that you see in the comments there.
Looks like a very cheap roller disco.
They could do roller disco around there, couldn't they?
Slightly toned down version.
Looks like a cheap roller disco.
It looks a bit like Casper's, the ice cream place.
Yeah, it looks like Casper's. Yeah.
Or if we make a tribute film to this, we could go to Casper's and say, can we borrow your restaurant after hours?
They probably get that a lot.
She stood up or sat down now? What's happening?
I think she's jumping. She just landed.
Okay, so this chap is just frying up her quarter pounder.
Actually, I'm kind of under the impression that it's like a game of Guess Who Dropped One.
Maybe they're watching Section 31 and going, this is shit.
They do look like they're watching an episode of Section 31 of Discovery, don't they?
They literally sat there and going, she just won an Oscar?
There we go.
No, that's where she takes the line from Liar Liar, where she goes, it was me!
See, I'm not a fan of these uniforms with sort of asymmetrical bits all over them, like with that cutout at the bottom there. I don't know why they do that. Maybe some people like it. I don't. It offends my sense of symmetry. Oh, hello. What's this?
Oh, we've got the moody scene.
Oh, we've got Vulcan. We've got Vulcan here, so it's be another brother of Spock or sister of Spock we didn't know he had. Oh, do you think we're going to get Cybok in this series?
Well, don't forget, this is the 32nd century, so it's 900 years on from Spock.
And
why would Cybok be there?
Why wouldn't he?
I don't think Vulcan's been that long.
Well, unless the weird creature that he melded with when he's going, I feel your pain. It somehow transcends time as well.
Yeah. Well, you honestly, you always think in time's linear. It's not. Not for people like Cybok.
Excuse me, I have a question. What does God need with a starship? Jim, you don't ask the Almighty for his ID. Here's the
Richard, here he is. Here's the Doctor going back to the cup thing that you were on about.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah. So if your boobs are if your breasts are this big, then you have more boob than brain.
And Mickey Mouse agrees with you.
Yeah, and
she's in on this.
He's obviously mansplaining it to these cadets. And I think, where'd they get this old guy from? Should we hit him or laugh?
Have you seen the clip of him? Have you guys seen the clip of the Doctor with the cadets coming to him for their medical review? And one of them says, I think I may have swallowed my comm badge. And he says, already? It's some of the hyperspray. These cadets are obviously a bit raw.
Hmm.
Well, there you go. I don't think there are too many more, are there, Carl?
You kind of get the feeling Robert Picardo might be the saviour of this. Oh, they're facing off again. This is the alternate angle. Moving on. Oh, yep.
Who can have the butchest stance? That chair looks terribly big for her, doesn't it?
There's the chair from the same angle.
Do those control panels have anything on them?
No.
Maybe. Oh, is this the wrestler? Becky something.
Becky Lynch, yeah. She's not a bad wrestler, but by God, she's awful on the microphone. So I don't know how they decided she'd be good acting on TV. She's the worst. They call in wrestling, we call it stick man. She's the worst stick man cutting promos and that. She's awful, absolutely terrible. She's a good wrestler, but God, she's awful on the microphone.
Well, that bodes
she was at
well.
the premiere with her wrestling belt. I don't know if she just won something.
Yeah, she just won the Women's United States Championship.
Well, then she must be very good at wrestling.
It doesn't really work like that, no.
Does it mean
good at scripted wrestling?
Does it mean that she's very good at acting?
No, she's terrible at acting. So she's got very good what I call ring chemistry, and she's a superb athlete. But yeah, she's really, when she's cutting a promo or she's on the microphone, she is awful, like really bad. Apologies, Becky Lynch, if you're watching. I do love you. You're an amazing wrestler, but yeah, stay off the microphone.
Dude, when the action starts, how's he going to stay on a bar stool? Yeah, that's a fair point. They are sitting at bar stools at those concerts.
That I've been asked that many times, and I've still stayed on it.
No, was that San Francisco? Look, the Golden Gate Bridge is still there.
Yeah, it's doing well.
And there's all these curious flying buildings. Why would you have your building flying?
Just because you can, James.
What's that?
Why'd you go and make perfectly good starships and give them floating nacelles and make them look shite?
I mean, why would you turn Starfleet Academy into a field of mushrooms? That just looks bizarre. Back to
he's stolen my T-shirt. Or as I like to call it, the Lady Killer.
You know, James, I swear you said there weren't many more.
Well, let's leave it there. We've seen a few. We've seen the ship. We've seen a bit of the Academy.
Still going. Still going.
Yeah, that's enough. Just forget it. Just don't have any more.
Okay. There were more. There were more.
Well, there we go. So that's what we have to look forward to on Friday.
I was going to reinstall my projector for it. I was going to reinstall my projector. I'm going to leave it downstairs in the pub now.
Yeah. I mean,
and I have a spare. It's down here. Look.
I guess when you really get down to it, if your expectations are low, then you're less likely to be disappointed, aren't you? So
today has been a service in just warming you up for where Starfleet Academy may end up.
So however you intend to enjoy it, whether you're going to be ordering a Chinese, a pizza, watching it with friends, or by yourself, whatever you prefer to do.
Maybe
just
something
remember,
for Waitrose.
Yeah, or you could get yourself a Waitrose pizza. How middle class is that? Waitrose pizza.
I wonder what toppings they do.
Oh, tofu and goat leg pizza. Pigeon breast. Are you actually looking at Waitrose pizzas now?
I am actually looking at Waitrose pizzas.
As does used to build your own.
I got to know.
They were really good. They were. You can get any pigeon Janus in that. It was great.
You know what? There's nothing that exciting.
But when I have my pizza oven operational, I mean, I do like making my own pizzas. We can throw in as much meat as you like.
I bet you do an awesome Riker and from Picard season 1 impression.
Oh, bunny corn pizza. You think I was just going to stay in the woods cooking pizzas? Only Riker would have a house that has shields.
Damn straight.
Because remember, he actually says shields up.
Yeah, it's right. That's a thing.
In fairness, over the years, he's probably made a few enemies. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I think they did it just so he could say it.
Oh, yeah, so Sam has the meat feast one. There you go.
Well, yeah, who wouldn't? Yeah, it doesn't matter where you're getting your pizza from. That's the one you get.
With a meat feast, I've got to be honest though. I trend towards a barbecue base.
Yeah, my lad likes a barbecue base, but my argument is you can put barbecue sauce on it. I prefer a traditional base. You know, you can add barbecue if you want, or
yeah. I think if you're going to commit, you've got to commit.
I'm not keen on the barbecue, but my favorite actually is a pepperoni plus. I'll do like a pepperoni plus. That
pepperoni comes and then more pepperoni.
3 different kinds of cheese. And now I'm on statins. I'm allowed to eat as much cheese as I want. I'm sure.
Oh, Gary's got an idea.
Which episode? Which episode? There's so many to choose from. So many to choose from.
Oh, dear.
Well, we're about at time now, gentlemen. So, however you choose to enjoy Academy, please do enjoy it. And we do genuinely hope it's brilliant. And we do genuinely hope you love it.
We're just joshing, having fun.
And you know what? So from when I used to do a few YouTube review videos and stuff like that, I've still got a lot of the current reviewers come through on my feed. And honestly, most of them have been coming through with the whole sort of like, you know, the clickbait bit of say, oh, Starfleet Academy is actually good. You know, I've not watched any of the reviews from any of those people so far, but all of the ones that I've seen pop up have said they are surprised.
Well, let me put it to you ready for next week and say
I'm really hopeful. Would
it be good? Would it be enjoyable? I think that's a separate question to would it be Star Trek? And I do understand that's subjective, but generally as a collective, we do understand if it's something Star Trek or not. And I think that's what pissed people off about Discovery. That wasn't Star Trek. Why do we like Strange New Worlds, which has got some great episodes? It's not amazing, but it is Star Trek. We all confirm that is Star Trek. Discovery, that wasn't Star Trek. So
Section 31 was neither good nor Star Trek.
It was a mistake. But we'll look at Starfleet Academy. I hope people enjoy it, and I hope it's Star Trek. And if it ticks both boxes, then we're quids in. So
absolutely,
yes.
Until next week.
But Richard, just before we sign off, you were in a foul mood when we started. What are you going to do to improve it now we've had an hour worth of jollity?
Well, I don't have a cat anymore, but luckily my neighbour does. So I'm going to go and find that and kick it over the fence. Yeah. Oh, and I'm probably going to watch that episode. I'm not really going to kick the cat. I'm going to watch the episode of Star Trek that has Worf's brother in it in Deep Space Nine. The one where they have to the one he lost him. Because basically he's got the raving arsehole and he wants to like die, but there's a better way. There's people that care about him. They're trying to give him a job and they're trying to support him. It's nice to see them all rally around him. Yeah. So until next time, please do look after yourselves and each other.
Don't have nightmares.
Tatty bye.